Hi there! So last time I made a video about mining and refining, and today we're gonna sell the refined stuff. I'm gonna show you
Back
how
again,
to
I see.
pick it up.
Well,
So you go back to the refinery
see anything you like?
and we're gonna take, well, the 3 orders I have there, which is quite handy. I'm gonna put it into the Crusader because I got one. I put the second one and the third one, of course, which is not much, but it will do. So we're in the refinery. Don't forget to drink and to eat because it goes down with time. That's gonna be the issue. There's gonna be cans everywhere because you cannot put it into the bin, into any bin. Yeah, you can kind of drop it in, but if it stays inside, that's another question. So, in order to sell, I think the best actually also in this version would be Loreville. I think it's on Hurston. That's where you get the best prices of most of the refined ore actually. So let's take the
Welcome to the ASOC
big boy
vehicle retrieval
out.
system. Your vehicle has been delivered. Please visit us again.
And it's really a lot of space in the ship. You're gonna see. Usually I go in from the back or from the front, in the front, or the elevator, but it gives you an idea then how big the space is actually. If you see the ship, it's really something, I have to say. It's beautiful, beautiful design. Can put a couple of tanks in there, cars, whatever. And here you see the cargo actually. So that's with the new update we had, so 3.21. And it looks really great compared to before. Before it was kind of generic aspect, and now it's really getting detailed and everything. Okay, let's sell. You see the things that I just put into the Hercules, it's not much, and there's still a lot of space. And you can do a lot of nice stuff, like dimming the lights and all that. It's quite nice. Gives a little ambience in the ship. It's already dimmed, so let's leave it like that. And really, to start this one, it's kind of really fun. So it's like in a plane cockpit, and you see all the buttons. Some are working, some some not yet. We still have to wait for the big update. But you can do a couple of stuff in here, which is always kind of handy, yeah. But okay, let's not lose too much time and go sell our refined stuff, or the ore at least. see how big this ship is? It's amazing. And it's quite beautiful. So for the wings it's the K key. And that's how it looks actually. Amazing. Really, if you have an eye for the detail, I mean it's really worth it. So it's Loreville, it's on Hurston. And unfortunately I do not have the XL1 engine, because it would go much faster, but you're gonna see that the flight times are quite something. Sometimes with the stock engine or the basic package actually, but you can increase it, and then of course you win a little bit of time, which is always interesting.
Quantum travel engaged.
And that's the screen we get for now. I think it's gonna change with update 3.22. Damn, she's beautiful. It's quite a view, isn't it? But the way is pretty long, so it might have a minute or two. But still I think it's gonna be very interesting if you can change the different parts, like the engine, the cooler, the guns and everything. It will be a very precise game actually. Very realistic. You can also feel it on the planet. For example, if you fly on a planet, you feel the weight of the ship actually. If you take this one, I mean, you can make great flybys, but she's really heavy. So to maneuver, it's not really practical on the planet, at least. Except if you have a couple of bombs to drop off on some poor souls, like for the missions. I think it's something in the personal thing. Money from nothing. I think it's that one. I don't remember which quest it was. But they change actually those quests. So every X minutes it changes. Okay, it's that one. That one is actually at Crusader. But I did it a couple of times. I tried it a couple of times, but it's far too buggy to do something. So you see the guys disappearing behind a wall or between the stairs, and you cannot kill them actually. And you have to kill them in order to validate the quest, so doesn't make much sense. So not so excited for the Horizon. Is it the Horizon or the Orion? Sorry, RSI Orion. The big miner, which has a refinery, and you probably have to have some kind of a transporter like the hull or this one in order to transport the refined stuff. I suppose. I mean, I didn't get any news about that one. And it's not in the pipeline yet, so the next one is gonna be the Polaris, which I happen to have, and which looks amazing actually. It's a torpedo ship. That's I think the next one which is gonna come out. Maybe there might be a couple of small ones like the Arastra, which is much smaller and of course less work. I don't know, but it's all on the Spectrum on the RSI site, so everything can be checked out. The advancement, some take 7 weeks, some take 70 or 80 weeks, some even longer, because it's quite complicated. If you imagine that you can go out of the ship, okay, you're in quantum mode. It used to glitch a lot, so we actually avoided to stand up or something like that. We waited for the whole flight, but now it seems to be fixed. So then that time we can show around a little bit. Like there's an habitation area. You can store stuff, probably your clothes later on. A couple of beds. There's no captain quarters, so there's only these ones. They should now maybe be closed, but it doesn't work. Probably because I didn't empty the cache on my side. And there you have the components. Doesn't seem to work, but you should be able to close them, of course, for protection. In the middle you also have storage, so you can put stuff in there as well. I would only put a couple of stuff like things I don't really need actually. But here I'm gonna keep everything. And then of course it drops you back to the menu. And we have the recreation, which is more the kitchen. And yeah, eating places, you can read books. That's really pretty professional. Like on a real cargo ship or whatever. Then you're probably gonna have some storage places for drinks and food, because obviously we need that a lot. So I just ate before I started the stream. That's why otherwise I could have showed you, but it's gonna pop up in a couple of minutes saying, oh, thirst is decreasing, hunger is decreasing. Escape pods. And we're still not there. We're almost there.
Quantum travel complete.
Then of course you have to wait for the cooldown time of the quantum jump drive. With the XL1, which would already be green for sure, or ready to go at least. And now we go.
Quantum travel engaged.
So you see the time, it's quite time consuming, but it's so much fun actually if you can move around, do stuff, store your weapons or ammunition, get food or drink or whatever.
Attention, this is Special Agent Dooley with the CDF. The outlaw group Ninetails have taken over several platforms on
Okay,
Crusader,
that's a call out
and
for the
CDF is
Ninetail
seeking
mission.
for volunteers to help resecure them. Check your contract manager for details.
Quantum travel complete.
So now we are in Loreville. And we must be not so far from the... I don't remember where it is. Sometimes a little scan, it's quite nice to show you where you are. But yeah, it's not really easy during the night. Must be right next to it, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's over there. You see the little blue things there, Tesa Spaceport. We're on the right track. But maybe not so fast because we're on the planet.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Landing gear down.
change the view. Oh, that was a close one. Can change the views. Try to maneuver. So don't forget to press the K button if you want to do this kind of maneuver. It drops the little wings on the side, and you have thrusters, 4 more thrusters, which gives you a lot more stability. Then you have to just check that you're a little bit like Tetris. A starship, and we made it.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Systems off.
And this time we're gonna take a lift, the elevator. But really look at this, all the details. Look at it, this big ship. Really love it. What they have done with the quality. It's an amazing quality. So now we have to head to the commercial district, where you see all the humongous statues, gold statues or whatever. A little bit creepy, but that's where we have to go. But first we have to despawn the ship, of course. Don't know how it's gonna be with a new hangar system.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
And this list is really not practical at all.
Please visit us again.
You have to scroll down through all the ships, even the ones you can't call, which are on other stations. I mean, they should put kind of a filter on it. Would be a nice idea. But they have other priorities probably. Central Business District.
Considerate to your fellow travelers. Do not block doors. Now arriving. Stand by and let passengers disembark before boarding. Time. Step away from the platform edge when train is approaching. Next stop, Central Station.
it's really like a real living planet. You leave it, things are going on as usual. It feels like you're entering a real city behind the screen. And as many will probably say, there's not
Now
much
arriving
loading
at
screens.
Central Station. Please watch your step when disembarking the train.
Because you can have people on one planet side, and you're 30 million away. By the time you get there, things have moved. I mean, there's really no loading screen needed for that. It's a humongous universe, and the tragics are gonna be longer. So that's the statues I was talking about. So you see, it's kind of a posh area. Where the money flows. You can buy also a couple of guns here for the ship. I have a couple of examples. But we're not here to make sightseeing, we're here to make money. So once you're in there, you go to one of those screens. And of course you wanna sell. And the location should be the Crusader. Let's see, I didn't find it out yet. But okay. I have to select, which makes us 384k. Wasn't that bad at all. Titanium, that's probably crap, or not much. 7k. But of course, strongly depending on the quantity you have. So that's not much. It's 16 SCU, but nonetheless, 100k. It gives me an opportunity to check the prices as well. You see, that's a very small amount. 8 SCU wasted. Laranite used to be good in previous patches, but now they dropped it so much. Yeah, quite a bit of money. But it was a couple of hours mining, of course. Huh? So, and that's how you sell your goodies. And you made quite a lot of money. Almost 3 million. I made around 400,000, 400k. Well, that's it for this video. So I'm probably gonna make another one of these days. If you enjoyed, just please like and subscribe, and see you next time. Cheers. Bye bye.